One of the things I love the most about traveling is getting to see other people who are traveling because you see people all over the continuum from good to not so good, from not their best to their best. And recently at the Denver airport, I had a particularly good experience that inspired today's Daily Dose of Leadership. I arrived at my gate about an hour before the flight and plugged in my laptop and phone at a large table that sat several other people, and soon others began to join me. In particular, a black man with a beautiful smile and such a great vibe, wearing a Motorola windbreaker, and a white woman who clearly carried a lot of stress. There's a big difference in their vibe, and I could feel it right away. And as the woman joined the table, she was bitching about her sister not wanting to pick her up at the airport. She went on and on and on about it. And I was thinking, well, can you blame her? And as we all did our thing over that hour, checking emails and having phone calls, we talked a bit here and there. The nice man mentioned that he lived in Los Angeles and he loved it in Los Angeles. And at the exact same time, I said, "That is awesome. I'd love to spend more time in LA." She said, "Yuck. I hate everything about California." We both laughed at the juxtaposition of our comments, and he and I then chatted about LA for a few minutes, and then she broke in talking about how much she hated California. And I loved his response. He simply smiled and said, "Well, it's a good thing you don't live there. Hopefully, you do love where you get to live." His response was so disarming, and she continued to talk and continued to be negative. And he just kept going positive. It reminded me of the Michelle Obama quote in Action: "When they go low, we go high." I saw that in him. So as we were boarding and she walked away, I looked at him and said, "You are magic. I love your spirit and how you showed up there." And without skipping a beat, he responded, "It works for me." Ah, I'm so grateful for his recognition of that. Not only does it work for him, it works for everyone he interacts with, and left me thinking about my own choices. Are they working for me? What a great question for leaders. It's so empowering. So here's to asking yourself throughout your day, is this working for me? Is how I'm showing up working for me and for the people I'm serving? After all, we get to choose every single time how we respond and how we show up in relation to the world. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.